story. So anyway, I then learned somewhere along the way that there's quilt police and rules. I'm not saying Cindy was the quilt police, but I was learning that there's rules. So I kind of went into the box for a while, and I'm happy that I started learning the rules. A 12-inch block should be a 12-inch block, not a 11 to 13 inches. So I learned that quarter inch means quarter inch, right? And I will tell you, and this is where I start getting heady a little bit. I loved it when I could do anything and never make a mistake. At this stage, there's no mistake. It is true. Ignorance is bliss. But it's the more you know, the more you get uptight. And the more you're messing up and the more frustrated you are, and then the more you beat yourself up because it's not happening the way it's supposed to. That's true, right? I hope that this weekend you'll try to get rid of some of those demons and move back into the joy of ignorance is bliss, because it's okay. Anyway, I went into the box for a while, but when I tried to climb out of that box, I was going to start making some improvisational little patchwork, and I started making these little flowers. Now, I want you to look at the flower in the middle. Does that look like I used a ruler or drank a margarita? The middle right here.
Ruler.
That is a ruler, okay? The borders, I'm drinking a margarita. But the inside, you can tell that was done with a ruler. But something in my brain said, if I can do it with a ruler, I can just do it freely. And that has more whimsy and fun. And that quilt should be hanging right here on the front, so you'll be able to see that. This is another one. I started doing these little flowers. I call them chantels. People ask, why do I call them chantel? Because I went to England. How exciting to go teach quilting in England. I had never been to England. And here I am. I'm learning all things like lifts and bobbies and boots and bonnets and lorries and all of that. And the first night I'm there, I go to a quilting group. It's just a small group of beginners. I'm not teaching, I just showed up. But the next morning, one of those ladies called my hostess and said, I got really confused last night because Ricky said that Ann brought Chantel, and I did not meet Chantel, and I thought I met everybody. And she says, no, that's not what Ricky said. Ricky said that Ann brought show and tell. I am from Texas, right? So this just didn't translate into that other language across the pond. So I ended up naming these flowers Chantel.